Hi guys, Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com, and today we're going to be testing a new wedge from Callaway for 2018, the Mack Daddy 4. Okay, so the Mack Daddy 4, brand new wedge for 2018 from Callaway. Now, you can see I've got two of them here. That's the first thing to note. They come in a couple of different finishes. Got a chrome and then a black one here. Now, I'm going to put the chrome down. It's really sunny day. It is really quite a shiny chrome. A lot of people really like that, but on a day like today, you get a chance that it's going to glare into your eyes. So I'm going to put that one down. Now, looking at this wedge, it is a full-out bladed wedge. Really is a good player's wedge. It's been developed by Roger Cleveland. Obviously, a great history in the game in terms of wedges and making wedges, designing wedges. Has worked very closely with tour players for this, in particular Phil Mickelson. And this is the obviously the fourth iteration of this wedge. So put it down here. It's got quite a high toe. It's quite rounded over towards the heel, but it's quite high toe. It's quite a classic wedge shape, actually, and high toes are becoming very, very fashionable amongst tour players because they're hitting them up there in the toe. They need the spin, so I'm not surprised to see that in there. Now, this black version obviously can frame really well behind the ball, which I do like, and obviously, as I said, it's a bladed wedge, so it's going to be quite tricky to hit. You know, if you're a player that uses game improvement clubs, some super big cavities, you may want to look at a cavity back wedge. But if you're looking for that feel around the greens, that extra feedback, this is a wedge you need to look at. So I'm going to give it a first hit now. Okay, so the first thing I note straight away there is I get a really low ball flight off these. Compared to some wedges on the market, there isn't a lot of weight right back behind the ball, so you do get this lower ball flight. And I'm hitting a 56 here, and that was really very low indeed. I'm going to give it another go. Okay, again, really low ball flight. So this really is designed for a better player who likes that lower ball flight in there, is looking to spin the ball heavily. And that's one thing Callaway have done with these. If you run your fingernails across them, you can feel the amount of grooves in there. And they're calling it groove technology. And you can actually see them when you look closely. You've got the main grooves that you'd expect on a wedge, and in between those, there's kind of 4 or 5 very small grooves. You can feel them with your fingernails. You can see them actually in the light like this. You can see them pretty easily. So that's really important. Obviously, hitting in with a lower ball flight, you want the ball to spin, but also around the green. So we're going to head down now to the chipping green, hit these around the green, see if those grooves really do grab as much as Callaway say. So guys, just finished up testing the Callaway Mack Daddy 4 wedge. Super enjoyable wedge to use. I think very much, you know, for a better player, mid-handicap down, this is going to be a good wedge for you. Fully bladed option, both in the chrome and the black. I prefer the black, but that is very much a personal preference. The chrome really is quite bright, so you may find some glare from the sun, but if you enjoy that look, that is one for you. Now, this comes in 4 different grinds as well, so you need to be aware of that. You need to speak to your PGA pro, speak to your local Callaway fitter, get guided through that process. I can't tell you how important it is that you get the right grind for you, get the right bounce options for the course you play most, and also for the way that you chip and pitch and your action. It really will make a massive difference to your chipping. So speak to your local PGA pro, he'll be able to help you out on that. They also have a load of range of loft options as well. I think they go all the way up to 64 degrees, obviously a Phil Mickelson special. So if you want something that really is super versatile around the green, that might be for you. So guys, also with this wedge, I did find that it just spun like crazy. This groove and groove technology really does make quite a big difference. I was actually just 30, 50 yard pitches. Obviously, we're on a heathland course here, some tight lies. I was still getting it to spin back a bit on those pitches. So super impressive. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that wears over time, whether those grooves wear down. But in the short term here, I was really enjoying using these around the green. And you do need that spin. These do come out quite low as well, so that is something to note. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you're watching it on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. As ever, comment below. If you've got any questions on wedges, or particularly the Mack Daddy 4 wedge, I will do my best to answer those. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll see you next time.